2K Sports for NBA. Hey, Dave.
We all witnessed the Nuggets.
Just putting in the extra work. All right, thanks, David. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Hardaway. Luka Doncic out there with Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. And for Denver, Craig is the 3 and Millsap the 4. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at center. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And Jokic drops them both. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Doncic. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Well, Kevin, how about the shot mechanics of your 7-footer? Kristaps Porzingis is efficient in catch and shoot.
Here's Jokic. Hands it from short range.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Here's Finney Smith. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Porzingis with the steal to the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Morris kicks to Craig. Jokic inside. He's against Porzingis. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Denver. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Harris outside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Dallas. Here's Millsap. The pass to Craig. Lock at 6. Here's Jokic. No good on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next. How can I be better?
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Wright comes in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Got that bucket in no time at all. 1:49 left to play in the first. The Nuggets trail by 5. On the wing, Porter. Plumlee, the pass to Porter. And it's off from 3-point range. Doncic with it. On the line, again, the Mavericks score.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Denver passing it around. Porter finds Barton. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Barea. Low block shot on the way. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Here's Wright, and Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Dallas. And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
So it's Denver now. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. Pass to Grant, 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Plumlee, lays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Tough shot.
Incredible.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Dallas, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia.
Older brother, he was a big fan of him.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Beasley. Grant is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Of course, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Grant. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Malik Beasley. And that one is good. Jokic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 12. Down low. It's intercepted. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Finney Smith. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Pass to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. From the baseline. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The pass to Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
That shot misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kleba, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Harris passes to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Morris. Then for the Mavericks, Doncic is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Wright comes in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Harris drives in. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Jokic against Doncic. Count that bucket. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Millsap. It's deflected. They recover it. Tries again. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jokic.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. 6 points for him.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
It could go, and that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Right out of the gates, it was Dallas setting the tone. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Luka Doncic, and there's Porzingis, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Millsap kicks to Murray. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Harris, outside for Murray, fires for three, good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Pass to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Doncic outside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Craig. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Craig's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Doncic feeling it out. Fast break, here they come for the lead. Craig, good. Craig's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Dallas calls timeout. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Murray with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and the wide open shot from Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
And you see some of the shots that Doncic knocks down. Doris, the degree of difficulty is off the charts.
It is, Kevin, but the skill I love the most is his passing. It doesn't matter if it's a hook pass, a lob. He has the strength to hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray dishes to Plumlee. Back to Murray. Shot from the wing, and Denver again with the bucket.
You gotta love when Murray gets into a groove. An astonishingly good score from pretty much anywhere.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fires from 18. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Porter's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Barton subbed in for Morris. To the paint. Here's Barton. And again, it's Denver. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Barea. Makes it off the glass. Barea's got his 2nd basket.
I tell you, J.J. Barea has the ball on a string. Listen, we know he's got a diminutive size, but his movements on the dribble, that's a big man's game.
Barton, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Right side, Porzingis. He kicks it to Barea. Another three for Dallas.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Barton against Barea. Barton drives in. No good that time.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Gary Harris is out there with Will Barton, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Barton, bullseye.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Barea. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Grant outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's foul number 2 for him. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Jokic, Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Finney Smith. The kick out to right. Passes it to Finney Smith. 4 on the clock. They swipe it. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. He gets it in there.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Harris inside, guarded by Barea. And here's Millsap from the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
And I tell you, Millsap's one of those players. He just seems to get better every day he's been in this league. And more than anywhere else, I think that shows in his ability to score from beyond. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Pass to Finney Smith. And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
They count on Millsap to deliver in these big moments, and there he does.
Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. Over Millsap. Again, the Mavericks score. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Murray, here we go. Porzingis with the block, and they get it back. Now the pass to Craig. Poke loose, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. .109 left here in the fourth quarter, and they're moving it up. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Right side, Millsap. Hardaway against Murray. Can't hit from in close.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert into traffic.
Stripped it away. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Another steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Lee. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Millsap going for the W. He's looking focused.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had. And
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.